Hey everybody, Alexander Lysick here with My Sunshine Adventures. I am super excited today. I am here with the lovely and wonderful puppy lover as well, Miss Sam Cleary of Paws4people Foundation. Welcome.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And Sam is their marketing events coordinator, and Paws4people is an organization 501c3.
Yes, ma'am.
Founded in Virginia?
Yes, we were founded in Virginia.
In 1999. And what is your mission?
So our mission is to empower people and to have them live a great life with assistance dogs. So
Awesome.
we teach them how to use them and utilize them in their everyday lives.
That's fantastic. Okay, so what is the process here? Today we're at the Puppy Center.
Yeah, so we're here at the Puppy Development Center today. We're out in
I'm
Hampstead.
show you Miss Hensley.
This is Hensley, one of
Hi,
she's
Miss
7 weeks old right
Hensley.
now, out of
Hi.
our litter of 6. The other
Okay.
ones are playing right now.
We'll show you that in a minute.
So our Puppy Development Center, all of our puppies are actually born here in Wilmington. We breed all of our own dogs. We have Labradors and Goldens. That's just a breed of choice sometimes for assistance dog organizations. We find that they have a great temperament.
Yeah.
And they're easy to train. They want to work and they're very lovable. So we start their training actually at 3 days old. And at 3 days old, that's when we get their dew claws removed.
Okay.
And then that's when we start handling them more and they get used to new people and new things.
Awesome.
They'll live with our whelping, we like to call her our whelping master. They live with them in a separate location until they're about 3 weeks old. And then once they are 3 weeks old, they move here to the Puppy Development Center.
And they have 4 of them. I'm not allowed to go in, but
yes.
I really want to. And that's for just helping train purposes.
That's also for health purposes as
Yeah.
well. So our puppies don't get their first set of shots until they're 6 weeks old.
Okay.
So until they're 6 weeks old and have those first set of shots, they are only allowed to be with people that have been through our training process that are allowed to handle them. So we do have a litter right now that they are just 5 weeks old, so they're not interacting with the public yet. This litter, Sydney's litter, this is Hensley, one of the one from that litter. They have just started going out in public. Last week was their first set of outings. So they are actually, if you see them, they'll be carried around in puppy pouches along the Wilmington area.
Yeah, if you guys were at PCYP this past Wednesday, they came and did a presentation there. So they had Maddox.
Yes, we have Maddox there in his puppy pouch. That was his first outing.
And
so
he is so cute, you guys.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Oh my gosh. So then once you get past the whelping stage and you get to this stage, you start taking them out, socializing them.
So at 6 weeks old, we start taking them out and start socializing them, and we actually utilize our UNCW interns, volunteers, and students that are part of the program at UNCW, and they will take them out, and they're just carried around the puppy pouches from 6 to 10 weeks old. At 10 weeks old, they get their second set of shots. So then we let them sit for 3 days to let those shots really kick in, and then we can start walking them on their harnesses and leashes and their puppy vests, which are very cute. So they're just baby versions of what our big dogs would wear. And they start learning to walk on that calmly and how we act in public, and that's where they get more of their interaction, and they're learning how to better so go up and down stairs and get over obstacles and that kind of thing, because we want them to be prepared for anything that's really important for their job once they're that year to 2 years old, when they'll be placed with their client.
And so for the client side, I know you said people with disabilities, and
Yes.
that's a range of definitions.
Yes.
So what is your particular client?
Yes, so our clients more so happen to be children, veterans, civilians, military dependents, and active military with different types of disabilities. The only kind of dog that we do not train is actually guide dogs.
Okay.
So we will
That's
train
seeing eye dogs.
Yes, seeing eye dogs.
Okay.
That's just
For the layman.
that's a longer process. It takes our dogs about 2 years to complete their training process.
Okay.
And we will train them for mobility. We have a lot of balance dogs for people that have some balance issues, people that are in wheelchairs, walk with a cane, walk with a walker. A lot of our veterans, unfortunately, are coming back with PTSD, TBI, and other types of psychiatric anxiety disorders, depression, and we can train our dogs on how to alert to those certain behaviors and help them get out of their flashback or get them out of a bad panic attack or a night terror in the evening while they're sleeping. So we can use the dogs for a variety of things, and it's truly, truly amazing what they're able to do.
I know, and it's incredible. You see these videos on Facebook and YouTube and things, and you think to yourself, oh, that's so simple. And then when you meet someone who actually trains the dogs, you're like, this is a huge process. It's a process. We were talking about this earlier, guys. These are working dogs. These are dogs that are literally going to be there and do things for someone that they can't do themselves.
Yes.
And I think it's such a gift that we have this opportunity in our community to have you guys. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. As far as the client side and the puppy side goes, so you
Yes.
breed in-house, so they don't take donations of puppies.
Sometimes we do still.
Okay.
But mainly just the labs and the goldens. A lot of people do ask about other breeds. We have no problems with other breeds. A lot of us on staff have our own rescue dogs, mutt dogs, and we absolutely love them. But it's just that we found that these dogs have a better temperament. And the other question that we do get is we do have a rescue program, but we don't use them as assist dogs. We do like shelter to pet dogs. So we do have an inmate training program in West Virginia, and part of their training program is that they have to train a shelter dog to be adopted out before they can train one of our assistance dogs.
Oh, cool.
So that is our program with the rescue.
That's awesome,
and
guys.
we've had a couple dogs become assistance dogs from the rescue program. And that just goes to show that it's hard to judge a shelter dog's past. And that's why we do train from birth all the way through for our assistance dogs. So
absolutely.
We have nothing against rescues. We absolutely love our rescue dogs. We all have rescue dogs.
But these are working dogs.
These are working dogs, and I think that sometimes people do get a little confused with that, and we did. But that's
because they're
something
so
we're
cute.
about. Yes.
Because it's funny, when I met Maddox, for example, speaking of the puppy, when I met him last week, he's already a part of my life, right? Okay. So when I met him last week, he was working, he was very calm, and then today at the puppy center, he's like this wild child, right? So it's so fun to get to see them be puppies, but also get to see, and then they're like lifelong companions, as well. So as far as the clients that go, that's an application process.
Yes. So we do have an application. It's all online process. Everyone that applies for our dogs, we actually provide the dog to our clients. So we have a couple of clients, but not many, that have their own dogs and ask how to get them trained through us. We are able to provide the dogs to them at no cost.
Awesome.
So if anyone feels that they are in need, there's an application process online at our website, and that'll go through an application board, and then they'll be they'll be told either way, yes or no, or what else you need to do, or hey, give us 6 months. So there's always an answer. There's no waiting list. We don't believe in a waiting list.
But you've got to have the financials to be able to do that,
and
right?
Then, and the people.
Great segue into the donorship. How about that? Because you have an event coming up,
We do have an event coming up, yes.
Sam was like not expecting this at all, guys.
No, not.
Great segue. So because obviously these dogs are working dogs, and they're coming to their client at no cost.
Yes.
So it takes money to do that, and so you work on foundation money and grants.
So that is part of my job is marketing an event. So
Yes.
I'm always trying to come with. I've only been in this position since September, so I'm trying to come up with new ways that we can get the community involved in different events, like even just local events for us to do. And
That's how she got introduced to me.
So we're just coming up with different things. We have a couple fundraisers. Our clients also put on fundraisers for us, and they'll help us with that. So it's really paws4people is a family. We're a very small staff, so we get together.
It's paws4people.
And our clients are very close, and you can see lifelong friendships build from them just meeting each other during when they meet their dogs for the first time. That's when they're meeting each other too, and they have different connections, and it's great seeing the veterans work with the kids.
Can I mention that about our conversation about how you were talking about the what do you call it? What when they actually get to meet?
The bump.
The bump. Okay, so you have to talk about the bump process.
So all of our dogs get trained in West Virginia in 5 of state prison. Five of the state prisons there. So done in the inmate training program, and it's absolutely a wonderful program. We can see how it changes their lives and how they're also helping us train these amazing dogs. So when the dogs are about a year and a half old, we'll judge, see if they're ready. And we actually bring our clients to one of the prisons, and what we do is we let the dog choose who they're going to work with.
I love this thing, you guys.
Because we have some dogs that are just really comfortable around kids. They love kids. Some just don't. They're like, oh no, I think I want to work with somebody else. So we let them make that decision. We're not going to force them to work somewhere they don't want to. So that's why we give them the opportunity to choose, see how they sense it, and we'll watch their body language and behavior and see how they choose somebody.
That's awesome.
So it's a really cool process. We'll introduce them to a couple dogs, and we just see where the best fit was and see where you could see that bond happening.
Awesome.
And then the clients have a couple months, and then they'll come down to Wilmington, and they do all their training in Wilmington with the UNCW students, the paws4people staff, volunteers, and of course their new dogs that they've just been placed with. So it's really exciting. We had training last week, and it went really well as our new group of clients that have bumped in December. So this last week was their first week fully working with their dogs, and it was awesome seeing them use their dogs. And we're just really excited for every new graduate. We call them groups or like classes of
how exciting!
clients.
No, I think this is all awesome. I mean, this is just This is incredible from just the information that you've provided to the. I'm sorry, this is like totally off, you guys. I don't have my selfie stick, so you just bear with me. I think it's incredible from the process that you guys have instilled, the how it works, obviously, and then with the community involvement. I think everything about the organization is so well thought out. Kira, your executive director, is very amazing at what she does. Yes. And she runs the West Virginia, the Virginia, and the North Carolina locations.
So Kira is the overall founder and executive director of paws4people. So she started the program in 1999 when she was just 12 years old. She kind of convinced her dad to change over to golden retrievers. They had German shepherds. But yeah, that ever since then she had her first golden retriever, she just fell in love with it and saw the help that it could help people with. Yeah. And they started the program in West Virginia in the prisons. Oh, everyone's hopping on my arms. And then she made the decision to move down to Wilmington and approached UNCW about starting a program there, and that has become the Assistance Dog Training Program. It's a very competitive program. A lot of students do come down here to try to get into it. It's just 4 courses through the rec therapy major, and you learn all about assistance dogs, other assistance dog organizations, how they're trained, their commands. You learn about just dog behavior. You learn about how we train certain behaviors. And then they also have the opportunity to be interns with us as well. So there's a lot that goes into it, and then they also get to work with the clients and see how the dogs help their clients. So it's a very involved program. It's very, very unique, and I'm really grateful that I've had the opportunity to be in it for as long as I have.
That's awesome. I think she does great at her job.
Oh, thank you.
Now everybody absolutely wants to get a part of this, right? Who doesn't want to hang out with puppies and spend time with them and help them make other people's lives better? You know, I mean, that's the key there, is helping other people live their lives to the fullest extent.
Hey, Kensley.
So, Miss Hensley, come here. We have a dog biting on our phone. Just hold on 2 seconds, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, to wrap this up, since we're getting a little out of hand over here, April 23rd is the opportunity for you to get involved. How great does that work out?
It's wonderful.
It's just wonderful. I know. April 23rd is your 5K 1 mile fun walk.
1 mile fun walk, 5K race. You can run or walk by yourself, or if you have a dog, you can run or walk with your dog. You can borrow a dog. I know plenty of people that are borrowing dogs for the race. So it is a dog-friendly race. It's going to be at Empty Park. Starts at 3 o'clock. Official timing, of course, by Go Time. So if anyone knows Go Time in the area, this is our second time using them, and we absolutely love them. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. We have we have lots of great sponsors. You guys will have t-shirts. We'll have dog giveaway prizes, people prizes. So we're giving everything away.
They also are looking for sponsorship. So if your company wants to be involved with this amazing organization, contact Sam and make sure to get involved, because those sponsorships are going quickly. I'm sure she'll take more, but she always you always want to make sure you get involved and give back. This is a community-driven organization, and it does want to be involved with us. So why not? Can we support it, right? So more information. How would they contact you?
So you can either visit paws4people.org, and it's paws4people with the number 4. And then my email, you guys can shoot me an email. It's just sam.cleary, CLERY, @paws4people.org.
Awesome.
And I will be answering emails. That's what I do. Whatever you guys have questions on, I'm happy to answer those. If you want any sponsorship information, volunteer opportunities, feel free to shoot me an email or just say that you had fun watching our cute puppies today.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Everybody have a great and sunny day, and we'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.